What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another unboxing of a credit card here on the channel. This one, as you guys probably already know from the title and the thumbnail of this video, is on the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa. Of course, I've already taken the privilege of opening it up, mainly because I had to cross out some private information, but I put it back exactly the way it was, so very excited to jump into this one. Spoiler alert, the credit card looks absolutely fantastic. So let's just jump right into this. All right, so pulling everything out from the package itself, the first things first is actually the credit card. So I'm actually gonna save that for last because I am super stoked to jump into that. But let me move some stuff aside real quick. There is a bunch of random paperwork, some fees and APR that should be absolutely irrelevant because everyone who watches this channel is, financially responsible and doesn't ever carry a balance, right? But anyways, all right, the next paper, of course, is just a piece of paper that says, that the card has built-in benefits. Nothing really too exciting there. Another, tidbit of information from Chase because, of course, this card is in partnership with Chase. And I believe last time I remember, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, but I think they've reached a 20-year deal back in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, between Chase and Amazon. So that's a pretty long-term relationship that they have. And of course, this is your Amazon Prime Rewards guide. There's nothing really too crazy in here. It does tell you your benefits between your regular non-Prime version and the Prime version of this card. I do have Prime, so of course I'm going to be getting max benefits. Of course, more information here, ways to redeem your rewards. Honestly, seeing as I shop at Amazon anyways for a lot of the stuff that I buy, chances are I'm probably just going to leave the rewards in that account and then just cash them out whenever I need to buy something else. And then that way it's just working for itself, essentially. More information, nothing too spectacular here. And I mean, that's basically all this is. It's just a bunch of information, travel benefits and purchase protections. And I think that's basically it. Everything else is just random stuff. And then this is probably, it's a pretty okay looking package. Of course, it says welcome to Chase. And everything in here is nothing more than a bunch of random, Chase information that's very boring to watch. But of course, last but not least, the actual package itself, and that is the Amazon Prime Visa card. I didn't get approved. The back, by the way, doesn't have anything in it. I only got approved for $1,400, I believe, for this card. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did the irresponsible thing and applied for a bunch of credit cards at once or in a very short period of time. So this was one of the last cards that I got approved for. And in doing so, they actually approved me for a very low limit, which is honestly kind of unfortunate. But really, I don't really spend that much anyways in general. And I could always, raise the credit limit at a later point once I prove to Chase that I am a responsible person, even though I did an irresponsible thing by applying for a lot of credit cards in a short amount of time. Normally, I recommend applying right around 5 months. 5 to 6 months is when I say you should be able to apply for another card, but I didn't do that. I applied for like a bunch of cards in a very short period of time, so it definitely looks bad on my end, but that's neither here nor there. This is the card itself. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It feels like either a very hard plastic or a very like a mixture between metal and plastic. Of course, that's the card right there. It looks great in my opinion. You guys probably already saw my name, but it's okay. It doesn't really bother me at all. There we go. It looks awesome. I love this card. It looks sleek. There's something about sleek that I like. I love the M1 Owner's Rewards card because it looks very sleek. The Apple card is another example of a card that looks very sleek and it looks absolutely fantastic. The Prime card is another card that looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to show you the back end because the back end does have my card information. This card is absolutely beautiful in my opinion, but let's go ahead and go over to the website and see what this card has in terms of benefits. All right, so basically this is everything that this card has to offer. It's not much in terms of the benefits department, but what it does have is that it does give you 5% back off any Amazon product essentially. So if you buy from Amazon.com or Whole Foods or any other Amazon product essentially with this card, you'll be getting a 5% back, which is absolutely fantastic if you ask me. It is a great amount of cash back that you get, but it doesn't stop there. It also gives you 2% cash back at restaurants, gas stations, and drugstores. So it does create a situation in which this could be an actual workhorse credit card if you only want to go with one card, because it does give you back on some key things like gas stations, restaurants, and drugstores, but it also gives you that 5% back off of, you know, groceries from Whole Foods, and of course all of your personal and buying needs from Amazon.com. And then if that doesn't cover everything that you need, you can always go with the 1% cash back on utilities, rideshare, and basically all other purchases. I don't know why it says utilities and rideshare. They could just literally add all other purchases is 1%. All of this is redundant at that point because this should cover everything else, right? But the biggest thing about this is that it does have no annual credit card fee plus no foreign transaction fees. I will say this, however, this is kind of like, not necessarily a lie, but it's kind of like misleading to a certain extent. This is a no annual fee card. However, to get the Prime version of this card, you do have to have Amazon Prime, which I think is like $130 or $40 a year or something ridiculous like that. So it is a pretty expensive card, but I have to admit, Amazon Prime is probably one of the memberships with the most amount of value that I could ever imagine. So it encompasses so much, from Twitch to Amazon.com to Whole Foods to Zappos and a lot of other things. Amazon Prime is a fantastic membership to have. So of course the Amazon Prime credit card, in my personal opinion, not financial advice or anything like that, of course, it is a no-brainer if you are a Prime member already. But of course, as I said before, if you do lose your Prime membership, you get the regular standard version of that. It is a great value in my opinion. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing that I have. I'm going to be doing a review of this credit card at some point, months down the road, once I get some actual experience with this card and see how it does under my personal usage. Very excited to get started on that journey. If you enjoyed this one though, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because it really does help this channel grow. So with that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.